So, 5 things that I've learned, back up, 5 things that I am unlearning as a Black woman in her 30s. And this is in no particular order, but yeah, the first thing is going to be that perfectionism does not exist and there's no such thing as perfection because anytime we are perfect, there's always one step further. I mean, just look at all of the celebrities who end up getting work done, even though we think that they're beautiful, they still find things that they don't like. Um, and I feel like we often do that to ourselves. We move the goalposts each and every time so that we have never made it or never arrived. There's always a new marker of success that we're now chasing after. Definitely tarnished like the way I show up because I'm like, oh, I'm not perfect. Like my hair's not done, my makeup is not done, and I look tired. So I'm not going to do this YouTube video or I'm not going to go to this event or whatever. It could be very paralyzing for some if you don't show up as perfect, even though we're not perfect human beings. Everything doesn't turn out the way you want every single day, and that does not give you the chance to not show up in a way that feels authentic to you in that moment. Like right now, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I just worked a 13-hour shift and I really did not want to do this video. But if I didn't do this video today, then I wouldn't have a video this week. But we're looking at the overarching theme, right? So, number two thing that I am unlearning is that I cannot show up with my emotions. And I feel like that's so far fetched, even in like the working world, because I work in TV news and I have been very frustrated here recently and I've been very tired. And I feel like I picked up the slack for lots of people who, or because we're short staffed. And I expressed that to one of my colleagues, and literally, like, they just gave me the biggest hug. And I'm not talking about like just other Black women or other women that understand. I'm talking about like men and white men that understand where I'm coming from and see me putting in the work. And I was vulnerable enough to like say, like, I'm pissed right now. I'm I feel overworked right now and I feel these things. And not only did they not like brush me off or dismiss me or gaslight me, they took a moment to sit there in that feeling with me, and it felt so great. And it wasn't even like just someone in their late 20s, but it was also somebody like way older than me that did not like make me feel less than for expressing myself to them. And instead, like, they were like, do you want to hug or do you want to box it out? And I was like, I think I just need to box it out right now. And he put up his hands and let me punch his hands. And it just felt really good to be seen, like, and not have to hide like who I am or my emotions in that moment. And I think if you give yourself grace to feel your emotions in a professional way, then you can be supported in a professional way as well. Number three that I am unlearning is that I have to prove my worth. I feel like for so long I had to prove like who I am and what I know and why I know these things. And I would often have imposter syndrome. Um, and I just never understood why, because it's like I know that I have actually put in the work to be good and to do good work. And I know that what I want and where the position I'm in is not anything short of God's grace and putting in the work to get here. So I don't know why I felt like I have to prove my worth. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm definitely working on unlearning, even in this moment right now. um, and to piggyback off of my second point, which was like you don't have to have your emotions, is that softness is weakness, because I don't think that that's true. Like, I think that you could get what you need even from a soft perspective, and you don't have to be super masculine to get what you want. And I don't think that you have to show up as anything other than yourself. Like, if you are a masculine person, okay, cool. I'm not. Like, I have to. I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be rude. I want to give you respect, and I expect that back. And so the only time that you see me clap back is if I feel like you're disrespecting me, because I have not done anything for you to disrespect me. And so I feel like leading from a place of softness is not a place of weakness. And that's one thing that I'm trying to fine tune to see how I want to proceed as a leader in my community, in my family, in um, my company, all that great stuff. Final one, and I think that this one is the most important one for a lot of Black women specifically, but the notion that you can't rely on anybody else, I think that that's not fair. It's not fair for you and it's not fair for that other person, because if they're asking you, hey, do you need help with something? And you say, no, I'm good, I got it. And it's because like you don't feel like somebody else can do the work the way you can. Like, for one, that's not giving them the opportunity to grow. And for two, that's not taking something off of your plate to make you feel like you're being supported. You're not even giving people the opportunity to support you. And that's not fair to you or them, because what happens when you keep asking, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want that? People stop asking. And then you're mad that nobody's asking. And you're like, well, the least thing you could do is ask. Well, you always say no. So I'm going to stop asking you. And I'm just going to let you come to me and tell me what you need. The door's always open, but I'm done asking, you know? Um, so I feel like having that notion of, oh, nobody works as hard as me, that may be true, Black woman. I see you. Okay. I really do. But when you're like, I can't rely on anybody, it may not be done the way you want it to, but it's done and you didn't have to worry about it. And hey, I mean, if that's how the work gets done, it just gets done that way. And I mean, if you say that you don't have anybody to rely on, then you're not going to see somebody that you can rely on. You have somebody to rely on, that you don't utilize them for the purpose that they're there for. And so then you don't feel supported and you wonder why you can't rely on them. Well, you're not building the muscle to rely on them. You're not allowing yourself to trust them in small moments for you to rely on them. So then when it comes to something big, of course you can't rely on them. Black woman in general, I definitely see you. I understand that it's hard. I understand that it's also hard when you don't have a partner, whether that's a friend or a significant other, that you feel like you can kind of just like let it all hang out with and just scream and just make it okay. And I just want to let you know and reassure you that God is always with you. He's here with you. I know I want to cry right now. I'm due for a good cry, but I'm just trying to just let you know that you're not alone. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully this video will help you. If you care, please subscribe, like, and share. Okay. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.